Welcome to the weekly Heads Up for New Zealand business from DAA Business Consultants and Chartered Accountants.
Good morning. Welcome to Dodd & Associates Limited Heads Up for Friday 25th May 2012. Today we're going to take a look at the budget announcements that were made yesterday, and of course the main one we all knew was coming was the increase in the excise tax on tobacco. On the 1st of January for the next 4 years, it's going to go up by at least 10% each year, over and above any inflation adjustment. By the end of the 4 years, a packet of 20 cigarettes should be well over $20, and the government is hoping that this is going to discourage people from smoking. Personally, I don't think it will, because it's still too small an increase each time, and people learn to absorb small increases much more easily than huge ones. There's also a change in the rules around the deductibility of costs relating to mixed-use assets, such as holiday homes, boats and aircraft. This is one that affects those higher income earners that can afford these luxuries. And although they may not need to use them constantly for themselves, don't actually rent them out for huge amounts of the year either. It used to be that so long as you were trying to rent things out, you could claim the costs associated with that, and you only had to account for the costs personally when you personally use those assets. This is changing so that now it's to be split just based on when it's rented and when you use it. This should make things a lot fairer, and we'll probably see a huge reduction in the amount of costs claimed. 2 small tax credits have gone. The income under 9880 tax credit, which is probably not going to affect a lot of people because the criteria for claiming that was based around working a 20-hour week. There's not many people that could actually earn that little money working a 20-hour week. And the other one is the childcare and housekeeper rebate. And again, although this will hurt some people that pay only just enough to claim the full rebate, the majority of people pay thousands of dollars a year for their childcare and only ever get $300 back. This probably isn't going to be missed hugely either. The student loan repayment threshold has been increased from 10 cents in the dollar to 12 cents in the dollar. A few students have already said they think that's a good idea. Not many people like debt hanging over their head for long periods of time, and especially these students, they're studying to go and get good jobs. Their aim should be to pay off their student loan debt and then start earning money for themselves. I wouldn't want to be paying a debt from studying 20 years later, would you? A change for farmers is that the livestock valuation rules are going to be changed in law to make it more difficult to chop and change. At the moment, you have a choice between herd scheme and national standard cost, and although it's not easy to change, it is actually possible. They're going to try and limit that further so that it will be very difficult to change between the two schemes. On the spending side, the government is going to give Inland Revenue extra money to extend its tax compliance activities for dealing with the hidden economy, debt collection and taxpayers who have not filed their returns. More money is going to be given also to health care, education and science. Most people are very positive about this. I saw one negative in the paper this morning where someone was complaining about having to pay more for prescriptions and seemed to think that he shouldn't have to because he shouldn't have to subsidise somebody else's hip operation. What he doesn't seem to understand is that paying for prescriptions is only a nominal amount anyway. Someone else is paying for the rest of his prescription. Overall, it's been a very boring budget, but it's good in a way that people can't get too up in arms over any changes. There's been no clear winners and no clear losers, and we'll all have to deal with something along the way. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your week.